Namaste YouTube, welcome to CAFE ENOMA and welcome to our reaction to Gilbert O'Sullivan, and the song that we are going to react to is All They Wanted to Say. This is our first time single take on his reaction. Let's get started with the song right away.
I don't know what makes a man or a woman even think that terror isn't evil. How could anyone have plans that would guarantee the death of thousands of people? And yet as I look back now on what happened, like the calls from those in planes, they were trapped in whatever they felt that day. I love you, that was all they wanted to say. Call this if you like naive, but if I don't threaten your life, why would you deplore me? Just because I might believe in a different set of values, you think it unholy. What you must remember in what they were facing, many feared the worst in calls they were making, and yet as is shown that day, I love you, that was all they wanted to say. It's a fine line you cross when you talk of a loss in terms of its market share. There are paintings worth millions gone. Who even cares? Who'd even dare? Even if your faith in God is now dwindling, think of those who called up, trapped inside those buildings, knowing what before them lay. I love you, that was all they wanted to say. Nobody, I think, who's been caught up in an act of terror needs to be reminded what you can't envisage seem is for some very reason they are so delighted. Never realized before until this hour, words however much abused have so much power. Think of those who call that day. I love you, 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 that was all they wanted to say.
Beautiful tribute. Wonderful song it seems like for a 9/11 terror attack victims. Wow, beautiful.
And it was mainly from the point of view of the people who were there in the plane, who may have suffered even more mental trauma because they had to be there for some time with those hijackers who decided to take them, and the calls, the feared voices, the feelings that were running through their mind was only to reach out to their family members and say the final goodbye.
Yeah, that's all they wanted to say. Wow, we often fail to realize the value of saying I love you every single day to our loved ones, to those who we live with, our loved ones. It's so important to say that I love you, to say goodbye properly, to say hello or welcome or hi or thank you. Little words, but so important, especially when you take into consideration such ghastly terror attacks that have happened and what those people felt. Very well put into words. Especially, I like it. I like this song because it talks about the victims of the planes who were mostly international travelers or tourists who unfortunately got caught up in this terror attack that was targeting America, but they were also caught up in it and they had to sacrifice their lives. Hundreds and hundreds of people from all across the world, from Japan to India and Holland to Germany. So people lost their lives very innocently. Not that the people who were in America deserved to lose their lives, but these people were not even the ones who were supposed to be dying.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they happened to be on those planes which these hijackers were on these terrorists were on, basically. Sad. So it's good that its mention is given to them, especially them, those people on the planes, and also those trapped in the building who sadly died that day or were injured or traumatically for life, mentally, emotionally or physically. Beautiful song. I don't know what is Gilbert or Sullivan's connection to this, but I guess as an onlooker, innocent onlooker maybe, he's penned this song and he's sung it, for all those people.
I
who
like
have
simple
been,
words that he used in this song.
Yeah, we have been, India has been one of the countries which have been one of the worst countries affected by terror attacks. And in the last 10 years or so, it has reduced, at least in the cities such as Mumbai, etc. But before that, prior to these 10 years, it has been pretty horrific. Thousands and thousands of innocent people from India who lost their lives in several terror attacks, from bomb blasts outside stadiums to trains to buildings, office buildings. Lot of destruction.
Many public places, just
and
like
even
that.
in transport, other forms of transport, taxi bombs, cab bombs were very popular
Even bikes
at
were
one
not
point
spared.
of time. Yeah. So these kind of songs immediately connect with us in Mumbai specifically because we've been in the center of it. But thankfully, in the last 10 years or so, maybe 10 to 12 years now, we've.
It's not 12 years because
26/11 happened, yeah,
in 2008. Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
been like
it's
8 years of
10 to
almost
12
nothing.
years, I would say, of nothing happening, and which is really, really good. But yeah, overall in the world, it's still a major problem. And speaking of terror attacks, are we ever going to catch who's responsible for the Wuhan coronavirus pandemic all over the
It
world?
has killed about 600,000 people,
Terror attacks may have killed 100,000 people
maybe.
in the last 2 years. Coronavirus, the deadly Wuhan coronavirus has already killed many more. So are we going to be catching those who are responsible for it and making sure they pay the price? Or are we just going to let them go scot-free? America is well known for catching those responsible for terror attacks. I only wish they had equal intensity in their approach towards catching, and not just speaking, but catching those who are responsible for spreading the deadly Wuhan coronavirus. And all signs point to one country. Literally all signs point to one country, maybe two now. But all signs point to that country. Still, nothing has been done, nothing at all. Still, suits are being bought from those countries, gloves, PPA suits, lot of plastic parts of several softwares, several apps and CDs and DVDs. All those things are still made in that country, unfortunately.
The worst part of the world and the human race, I feel, is when you start reasoning things for the sake of reasoning it. And also the idea of people being politically correct all the time. These two things, in the long run, are the most dangerous things than even viruses. These are the mental viruses people carry all of the time to reason things even for no reason, just like the song began with the lines. How can even men, women can say that it's okay, the terror is okay? And secondly, being politically all the time correct, when after 20 years or 30 years, a few decades, we realize that that was a horrific thing. Wow, that was bad. Every data, everything then becomes more clear. But when you're living in it, you don't see things clearly.
Yeah, it will be like the genocide in Cambodia or the genocide in Rwanda. We'll look at it from 2 decades, 3 decades,
After,
if we
yeah,
are actually
and then
alive
we look back.
and we were in this pandemic and we survived for 2-3 decades, and we look back, we'll say it was just like the Cambodian genocide
we do much?
or the Rwanda genocide or so many other genocides that happened in history. We would look back and say it's just like that, but we just let it pass because of our political selfishness, political ideologies, motives,
And money.
and business, just for business deals and money. The greed of mankind, basically.